rough.
Yeah. All right. Hold up. We are syncing these together. And we'll come back to the match in just 2 seconds. Ooh, we're seeing some cool stuff in MagisterSieran's hand. Ah, give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, take your time syncing those up. And but I'm glad that people are bringing a variety of decks. We've seen people who are focusing on racing, people who are focusing on getting that damage, and we're seeing a versatile mix
Yeah,
of a variety of generals, right? A variety of factions.
yeah. It looks like Magister Siren is sort of like he can play both roles. He can go for the damage route with Spine Cleaver and Venom Toth, or he can play like the race route, which it seems really cool. Like it's a minimal amount of inclusion into your deck, and it does a lot of damage as the game goes on. All right, not
Yeah, because
falling.
this is, and I think that if he gums up the board with enough threats, Draco Moriarty might get mixed up into that, right? He might get sucked into that specific game plan, saying, "Oh, I got to deal with these threats. I got to prepare for the Spine Cleaver," and then all the while, Magister is moving around the board and just playing the race as well as an alternate win condition.
Ooh,
So
there we see.
there's another option.
There we see the 3 mana mist walking in Time Maelstrom. I'm surprised he didn't run out
Well,
the Spelljammer there. Maybe he just wanted to make sure he got the corner and didn't have something airdropped in on him or something like that.
hmm, yeah, because the Spelljammer would have been nice, but he probably just wants to deny the card draw to Draco because one of the reasons he was able to close the game out was that Draco ran out of cards, and
Yeah.
if Draco gets the card draw that he needs, then you get Gravity Wells and all kinds of crazy stuff dropped onto him. So perhaps just using that time maelstrom that he didn't need last turn, right? Because he there was no point for him to move twice. Once he got this Spine Cleaver and everything set up and rolling, he probably recognizes that it's not a key piece and just wants to use it to get that second corner.
Astral phasing on this Flameblood Warlock. You don't see that very often. Ooh, I like this. He's got a Hollow Grovekeeper in hand. That seems pretty awesome.
That was another thing that I was expecting more players to bring.
Yeah, it's not something I included in any of my decks, so I don't know, just didn't cross my mind. I guess
Maybe he's just got the one,
it seems
to
like
shorten certain matchups where he might recognize.
yeah, man. It seems like Magister Saren is off to a much. I mean, I guess he was off to a slow start last time, but he had like the Spine Cleaver inevitability. This time he doesn't quite have that. So, oh jeez.
Yeah, and he's got like the Falcius, so he can sort of deal, but nothing that Vanar plays generally has more than 2 HP. You're going to be taking out walls,
Yeah,
snow chasers, and whatnot. Even Heart Sister is a 3/2, so the Falcius isn't really even that great. It comes in handy if you absolutely need to kill something beefy with the Spine Cleaver, but if he doesn't have it here, he could probably just replace it for now.
ugh, this is bad. This is bad for Magister Saren. He's like, unless he replaces into a Tracer or something. Oh, jeez, that's probably pretty good.
Yeah, because the Chromatic Cold there on the Flaming Warlock was huge because it dispels all of the free HP it got from that buff and it just kills it outright.
Yeah. I think with this placement, this is good because if he's got Tracer and can Tracer into the corner, then he's got the corner provoked, so he can't move down from there. I really like that placement. Really smart move.
Yeah, recognizing that his opponent needs to move in that direction, so he denies the full square of movement, gets that corner locked up. That is huge. And once he steps into that corner or
Oops,
gets anywhere near that,
that's funny. I think he meant to Tracer first because he had the mana to Tracer and Heart Sister, but he put the Heart Sister on the mana tile, and if you switch places with an opposing minion, they get the mana for the turn. I think that was
oh my
maybe a
god,
mistake.
yeah. So he does get to stun Magisterian, so he can't move something right into the way.
Here we see Cosmic Flesh come down. This is what I think one of the better Vitruvian cards. Like, it creates a huge provoke minion that that they have to deal with, and it can go on anything, right? All right.
Yeah, so Draco is double provoked here, and now with the Amara healer, it's just that now Draco can Silhouette Tracer to get out of the situation, right? He can just go into the corner. The Amara is going to chase him down, or possibly die to this Icy or something.
Yeah, I think that Magister should have killed the Icy with the Imara healer. Oh my god! And he stunned him again. Jeez.
So this is probably gonna be a lot closer than we think. The key here, though, is even though Draco has like the double avalanche about to come up for the chain stun, it's just that getting through these provokes might be an issue. Because the Silhouette Tracer kills the Icy, then the Amara healer moves through.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't attack here and just leaves it up.
You know what I think I would have liked to have seen? I would have liked to have seen him Rosh's Curse, put the Dervish right here, and then put the Eclipse right in front of him, so that then the Dervish could have killed this 3/1 Icy and he could still do this, but then he's not sort of in trouble with any sort of like now Draco wins with any sort of Dispel or Ghost Links or like just anything at this point, right?
Yeah, because that is true, because he had the two with the Rosh's Curse, because he could have just put that Eclipse in the corner or something, just like you were saying. But he wants to get the I think the burn. He's still relying on sort of that alternate win condition, recognizing the avalanche that might be coming.
Yeah. Well, and he did have the
Dispel. He's got the Light Bender. Yeah, so there you go.
All right, so it's 1-1.
Match.
Yeah, 1-1 so far. And it looks like Magister's deck was just a little too slow that time, or I guess maybe the Vanar players was just a little too fast. He found himself way on the back foot early on. And he didn't have the Spine Cleaver to sort of
I do like that Magister had recognized, right, that he would need to go for actually the corner win condition route there.
Yeah. All right. We've got game 3. I like how close all these games have been. Maybe that game wasn't really close, but the first one certainly was. Okay. Let's get